No, it actually looks nice. It actually looks brighter than reverse lights bulb upgrade on the S4 to LED. I'm going to use this. This is the brand that I used on the SQ5. They seem to be working quite well, so I'm going to be using these on the S4. And the reverse lights on the S4 are sitting on the inner part of the tail light, this part and that part. So I need to open the boot, remove these, replace them with these, and see how it looks. My tools of choice, I have a flathead screwdriver, I have a knife here, pocket knife, and a 10mm spanner. So first off, I need to open this cover here. To open this cover, I need a flathead screwdriver. It just pops out like that. Then connector comes off. Then once the cover is open, then there's a 10mm here. I think it's a 10mm. Let's see if it works. Yes, it is a 10mm. So you need a spanner or whatever you can use to take this nut off completely. So the nice thing is that this thing comes out with the whole bracket. That's holding the tail light like this. Then what I normally do is just push it from inside. It actually comes out like this. Then I've got the whole tail light out. So I'm going to be using the boot of the car as my workbench because I don't have one. Okay, so reverse bulb should be in here. This one here. So it's technically this one. I need a star screwdriver to take out the screw here. Then this whole housing should come out or come off. I've got my star screwdriver. Then I'm going to take out this screw here. So this is what is actually holding the housing that is holding the globes or the bulb. Okay, so once the screw is out, then this just slides out like that, exposing the actual bulb, which is the standard one. This one here. Put it aside. And let's upgrade to something good, something nice. Got the LED over here. So it's got a lot of LEDs and it's got CAN bus. So I like the fact that it is CAN bus with all these sensors and everything. Just make sure that it doesn't give you an error message on the dash of the car. All right, let's go in. From what I remember, LEDs don't have a negative and a positive, but you'll never know with these things. So, and that goes back just like that. And then I've got this screw to go back on to hold the whole housing. Right, so I've got the LED bulb in there. Now I'm gonna put it back on the car, connect it to test and see if it actually works. Let's put it back on the car. So the installation process is the reverse of how I removed it. So essentially it just goes in like that, flat. Before I tighten everything up in here, I'm gonna connect this connector and then I'll test to see if it actually works first. So the reverse bulb works. Then I need to put back this bracket that holds the tail light. So it goes in only one way. If it doesn't go in the other way, then turn it around. Then it should ideally go in because it goes in only one way. And can start tightening. So what it does, it holds the tail light against the body of the car. But it presses itself against the car. My 10mm. Right, connected and close the cover. Now let me do the same thing on the other side. What I did on that side, then let me do it this side. Okay, now let's test and see if everything is as expected. Okay. Now that looks nice. No, it actually looks nice. It actually looks brighter than what it was in here. Um, so I had the yellow ones before, and then I changed them to something else that I thought was going to work, but these are much better. You can actually see the light output is much stronger than before, which is awesome because these taillights are tinted and I want to see exactly where I'm going when I'm reversing, which is great. That side as well. No, really nice. I like how they are. I like the light output. We'll see them at night. Hopefully it will be a better light output at night. All right, so let's move on to something else. Right, so next on the agenda I have some paddle lights here that I'm going to install on the S4. Got these online. I'm going to fit these now. Hopefully they will do what they're supposed to do. So these bulbs, they normally sit under here, so you can normally use a screwdriver. Now that I know which side it's facing, so you just need to pry on this side. So pry that out, and generally I just pull on the plug, literally pull the plug. So this is out. This is the OEM one. These ones have the Audi spot on them. So I'm just hoping that it's going to look nice when it's actually lit on the floor. So let's install this, and then let me connect it first and see if it actually connects. Ooh. Oh, this one's actually nice. Oh, I can see Audi spots on the floor. Okay. Right. So this is going back in. Okay. First one in. Okay. So here there was a Quattro one that was here before. I'm not sure if you can see it on the floor. So there was this Quattro one that was here. I'm replacing it now. Okay, let's get in the new one. I like the fact that the plug actually holds on these ones. So I like these ones because you can actually turn it to the other side, to face the other side, so that your words can actually be straight. Now the spot in, done. Well, it's time to see how bright these reverse lights are. I'm just gonna turn the car on and then go outside to check. Okay, that's the light throw, which is quite further than before, and I think I like them. Yeah, they're a little bit whiter and brighter than the other ones. So yeah, no, I think we've got a winner. Got a winner. I'm happy with how they are, and they also look nice when the car's reversing, which is awesome. I love that. There you have it. The LED upgrade is done on the S4 from a tail light, well, not tail light, but reverse light perspective, as well as the door paddle lights. How cool is this? I like how these tail lights do that on camera. It's quite fun. Yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. I know it's going to work. No errors on the dash, which is a plus for me. And I'm going to see at least at night when I'm reversing, which is awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Click on the bell to be notified as soon as I upload a new one. And I'll catch you next time.